name is Jared, I'm 15, and I have a family of 6. My dad's name is Leslie. My mom's name is Bridgetta. I have a younger brother, his name is Gideon. I have a little sister named Sabrina. My youngest brother is Elijah. And this is my deaf family. Being a hearing kid in a deaf family feels normal to me because I have nothing really to compare it to. I'm gonna have to say the best thing from coming from a deaf family is when I was younger I'd get in trouble and they'd threaten to call my parents and I could just say, no, can't call them. What? Well, I love my parents. I wouldn't want them to be different, but my parents don't understand how tough it is.
You wanna make this?
You wanna make that? You wanna make a plane?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll think that it would be nice to have them hearing. Having English as your second language, it'll make it really hard in school. Like, when I was little, my dad would pronounce things wrong. Can we use this for the plane?
I can't do it.
Now that Eli has me, I can pronounce them right, and he can not be laughed at.
Sometimes I like to watch Michael Jackson dance.
The only thing I really can't talk about with my parents is really music. You can go over the lyrics with them, but you can't tell them how music feels.
Don't stop until you get enough. So when Sabrina was born, there was a hearing test right away, and the nurse was looking real concerned going in and out of the room. And the nurse said, "Your daughter's not responding." And I said, "Oh, she's deaf. That's fine with us." But when Elijah was born, everyone in the hospital comes in saying, "Congratulations, your son passed the hearing test." And I'm like, "Congratulations? Does that mean we failed up until now as parents with our other kids?"
With Sabrina.
Or with Sabrina and Gideon?
Dog. Good.
As a deaf person, I believe it's a gift. You know, being deaf is so much of who I am. I feel like my life is so much richer for it. And I really feel content.
I kind of wish my parents wouldn't ground me over every single homework assignment I miss. That'd be pretty nice.
You mean when they found out I was deaf? Well, they were kind of devastated. They sent me to a mainstream school where they had an oral program, and they fitted me with these big, unwieldy hearing aids that were really annoying. But it wasn't until I got into middle school before I saw the difference between oral and sign language.
I think the deaf community started because of the oral programs. It's just like a unity of suffering, pretty much.
There's really not a lot of communication with my side of the family because they don't sign. It's hard for them to communicate with the kids.
If it's no.
My mom always wants my friends to come over all the time.
See, Chris is Jared's best friend from school, and they've known each other since 6th grade. But Chris has never been in our house, so I'm gonna text his mom because I know her.
Yeah. We're gonna die, bro.
It's 5 to 3.
You do swimming.
I'm too good for swimming,
Yeah,
so you should do swimming.
I'm too busy skating.
Or figure skating.
I'd rather figure skate than skateboard.
I think the worst thing is when people openly show pity. When we go to restaurants, they would ask them if they wanted something and they wouldn't understand it. Sometimes it gets kind of annoying, and that's where I get that ugh feeling.
The old way was, I'd approach a hearing person and I'd point to my ear and I'd shake my head and I'd say, I can't hear. And their reaction would be, ah, I'm so sorry, or never mind. But for the last few years, I go in now and the first thing I do is I say, I sign. And I get a lot more respect that way.
Holy crap, my hands.
I think it's time for my mom to let me make my own world, yeah. That would be a lot nicer than having her know everything about my life.
Yeah.
Maybe today we're going to go to the California School for the Deaf for the Clay basketball tournament.
I think my siblings go to a perfect school. That school is meant for them. Like they have friends there that they would never be able to make at a hearing school. And they just have a much closer bond.
About the future for Gideon and Sabrina because of their deafness, but I don't worry about the future of my hearing kids either, though.
I'm worried about all of them. I'm concerned about all of them, that they be successful in life, no matter what. Whether they're hearing or deaf, that's not an issue.
I think there's prejudice against deaf people. A lot of people think they just can't learn.
And often when hearing people make decisions for us, we suffer in some way.
You know, deaf people deal with this 24 hours a day. We go to different places and we face this ignorance every day of our lives.
We prefer the idea of deafhood, like blackhood or womanhood, so that it comes from inside. It's more of an internal identity instead of a disability.
I love my family.